organizer the person who chairman who knew who the cost she superior be or the category of me the mammy or give me information to us after there 5 minutes and we'll be by the papa net by a small but can say oh formal practice both for her to me who will be na young train now for at 5 no a bit me a shama you do know and ask you now. That time now about there 4:45. The 4:45, I'm a catcher and be so 15 minutes the next to me and chance in the entry. About 5 after the reception or no our time in the back. If I have condition call can over do my condition now or more SRT 8 pp. Now will be a tia now much more cover young Temoka. After the item in your matter mobile I'm open. Then I be in carbon to one. Now one should do if I can't over catch I'm power and Paconigida and I say some more community so in fact we section crowd the man crowd and yet you say the man now you're not so you drop on confidence and talk for not to do now upon didn't that be a movie do there now me no more and what you see it's a total humiliation, total embarrassment, total disgrace to Ghana Yamamu and the academy can be a yabidu. And you want to near some crime yeka. Said the Ghana near some yeka. And man, the Ignaho. They said the whole corner attack your position, why is here? Many may want to mean but some investigation, but so may be beer. Then not the most bottom of happen. So more friend or I'm bad, they are a different matter altogether. But said the AC and Ram. If I saw the nose.
Invitation of the man privately, they and fire we no be. Who in social media go for a mabetia kitty, agent is changing our mobile china. No, MA almost canon with our coy. No, actual abre police ID say a drada of Eba. Drade or CIA or you are or buy you might interrogating I'm on the bill. Say umbrella full. 3 p.m. na the man. 3 p.m. no we do. We interrogating the best at 3, 4, 5 minutes. I must say uncle. Sana and that no dada no. I'm so good do I no afraid you could for no. To pay ya best aqua now day cars I be pardon. Oh, get it there. I'm a picture and Robert. No more no. You could be almost the nepo. You tin the whole say. Sa yoku and now almost no aqua. Almost the coy, almost interrogating, and then some of the we are sick crime. We are singing now. Ubekumbiano, yet the Honson Bisan, tax evasion, then baby. But with Dimu, a cotton as bank for at the rate of summons, Abba. Friends or GCKP or none of their private matters, several matter, or Judicial banker, Utia, Utia. What is surety the coin I could use cano? I call the coin when ya it is and I go for a woman I'm Ghana, hey, maybe so my GD, and also a condemned security at them. And it's all my interview now interrogating now, there's 8 hours. Now, if you do the idea, you will use superpower to persecute our opponents. And you're dangerous. Now, they're telling us power no and come with them forever. Ubi IAD, civil society organizations, IAD, Ahimfakesi or Memo, Ubi IAD, Council of State, Oma IAD, Ubi Arabia, software Kesi or Memo. If you say, move to me a day, if you say new Patriotic Party, new Bani a day, you are high, yes. As some higher canon, beyond the Obi contesting, the Obi contesting. Who to me has been my acquire over a year. We are a police station elections that in 9 years. In 9 years, electoral latest election, and constituency, and region. So we said you'll be in Machina be Master. Who got the own pipe Krawangata. And you be the contest, and no who here. Because they're very clear, you want a new Patriotic Party. So we came very clear now. Driver be or better to be no dream for him could do. And yet no cry, and I may share no dead cry, and no answer. And I know said you're okay for interest in him. But I'm more interested, no, the unqualified collective interest and objective of the party. The best strength and party, no, you to me, ama party na nya ho den na etumi de akona mo individual interest and work otna me kwase bia tumi frame me kasa ntre me ga dia me de be ye no phone so no enya go.
The best radio station.
Untumi Radio 95.9.
The best radio station.
Untumi Radio 95.9. Untumi Radio Unyaminsa Wom.
Elsa for your munina Joe Yamakwaba about Untumi Radio 95.9 FM. And Yawada. Mebus meda etoso aduonum kron emfie pinu ene aduonum emu Ghana ntijumede de bremu free dwada kopem Yawada nwumre no nenenso nyamiadom yasa atenase a yenemo ebeche simam dɔhwe mienu edi animu yi enso se betenase ne adwendwen oman Ghana ho sa hwese de niema esi ekro anwumre ebusafam no mu bedi dwuma Frederick King Honorary MPP Communication Team Member and Kweku Osu Cranchie Edu Koka and say MPP Communication Team Member and Abu Modikai Kwashi say Nyame adoma no so ba be kanyansa na yina ebum edi dwumain and some da pono so titu nya ekoso kwan adwoma hama ene na ban eso me de cheba wontumi efaso kama chino omde nasie amaye huno ya maban be conditions ye meeti and fine some bebre ana aka hu bia ma anwumrei minority group and caucus parliament or march free parliament at the call Yoko office no mo kwatena fom say omuhia regional chairman ehun sem bibiri ye behwe enu ne aka adwenboni aba jamaama ne party a team so mo be chief justice free ho kan bia so on be pam no a cha se ne bi yese wo maame no kra ba ya anka on resign fi se de ekono e de ne adwuma ama be yi no nanso so e bi si dabi ma on resign omo person mo frustrate na no resign abra asem no mo nkotena so nko mbeka se o sa asem ne yankodi ono na ohunu ne boni ntino wa resign na anyam kenya me se maame na nkasa oyo baade nanso o mema kuma ase asem no onimi se atenti ne nya dwuma ebi se o hwe ade na hyase a wa obetumi ehun se ade we die ebedin ase referee na odi Barcelona ne Inter Milan match no oba no abontum po se ye denia obemi ya hye Barcelona di ebi na committee no area se ye denia maame no wo mo ebeyi nadi enso so beko na ayesenda ho ameni penyina ehun se ekwan a twomahama ne na disifo afaso onyi na dabi ye di aka asem nti gese gala fodo na ase ta maame justice get to talk no achi onkonko nanim obi enim se atantene nde onyade nanso onyame ebedi na asem amano okoje to blakwa the saint say omampania Ghana fo akoto aba mano edu omantumi ahye ne nsa no afa private jet enti eso ntime hwefom onti bida na ono de wo kan wa kan bio se NDC ba abamu ne man position bia wa abamu na wo hunu se abamu nipa bi panimu bi ana akwada bi ye do Mexica afa private jet amanoa tana obe resign enti amanfo se okoje to ablakwa radio one waka ehia dance bia bio enti woye no kwafo se do pese Ghana fo hu na resign akana no atum na MPP fo suban asoma ba manfo ekase okodo to black na ne kan to resign no nya MPP former MP ejina say hi already he is not interested in okodo to black resignation nemum okoje tabla kwa me pachew MPP former MP na ebere na NDC fo nyamo a omonya mu de mope eno no eho ebehwe na yaka yewa ha energy minister ebeka tire se ECG containers ayira 1350 o se say now person ka se ekufuado ene na aban mu nipa ya kronfo na omawia ECG containers aton adi John Jinapo oyi obi a nani wu asemodi ne huni a anko resign free na konya so but NDC enya nwanwa senka eye MPP ni bi aban pen MPP aban pen so na se we si ya anka John Jinapo na be di keso ye gina se ni pan resign obi a wosi containers 1350 ayira afede ba na wako hunu mienu wa ha wako chimienu wa India fo bi ho wako ha bi wa ha ani nansa na wasa be ka kire se containers 1350 na yira no wako hunu 2600 abuji adwonjina pa dey de ne ha wadwe wasase yesu chese wo de nokura na ewo wiase ni pa ka bi no de wo so nka bi chese mo ye yensa na containers no matonton na mawadi ene no be ka kire se aka omano land crude 2.6 days kukukuku ya manisika na chese wanya de obedie oba ba mu first day no wa say aka Ghana ye fuel de be power nkeni ya jama 5 hours say ene di timu enti nya ekoso ewo oman we mu anja Jomahama no chese ensempi na Jomahama no as president no debi ya mekase ni second coming wa mase obebu man oba se obeto nipa so re vengeance enti no baye awreto enti no baye and the one starting ye ama woni a ye ka sem no omunyini no ehunu se ampa Jomahama mase obebu man ene wanam se ya tickets kaso enti e kire se economy no aye stabilized ya tickets kaso no nya ba ya wa ba wadi ka wa tickets kaso ekufa do kra ba ya na wa se wo manager wakono o hihye ne ma ma ekodu stage bi yeti lorry fare so yeti fuel so enti se ne American dollar na hwefom ama sikenya ebo no eni tutimi o de se wa stabilize economy na yeti Ghana ha yebehunia ebesie wenu eni sma huru be ba behwe Jomahama eko Kintampo College of Health akoka che school for no se alawana yetuama mo no minister estimilani niema nti betua mo no motuama lawa address nyina ama wo mo a unim bebe so betua January 2026 na pafo abanwe students allowance o na local so be free SHS first year what is the budget mu ye in September free SHS eno no enkwada ntade bibia fakora no ho di ko school o ma pani twama no oba ya the first budget eno di shemu ala wakeke went me ntua no 2025 we see 2026 January ena obetua ono no o kandia onya atu watwini baby enu akwa na awrafi enti mo nurses na okan na mo bo mo nsem no mo adwini susa mo ti school mo kwa Jomahama ka chem so betua la 2026 na mo de na mo bo mo nsem mo pop skana mo fam sua mo ade na mo fa bo nyi nto Jomahama allowance so na emanne emechina cause yenim no dia e be ka se yenim no na de yenim no awia nso yenso kenya hwene ni manadwo ti abusafo ya tena sei e be hwe akoso yebadi kai ahwe yoku ensemsem ehyasie efri na anu fiada ochana na awotwe ewukumase ewie no yenya NPP ni bi edi ne sesiri bo se ono ana checheche ma wontumi ni fie ni na japade wo baabi akọ report no se machi no ene mfa ni kosi hine on de akwan de yeni ne ho time nti yemfa won ne de ntu baabi ansa na yanhwe NIB for storm chema wontumi fie ya free mo ama oba CID ni eyokufo de a waye koka de efri Monday ni nyina no odi asem na chi se o man chi no kra mini because a place for no say o how mo papa koka fayananti mu asem efri Monday nyina no de wudi akiri ona wokoba na my feedback ni the keka ho from Monday abesine then eko
so chairman by enoko CID enoko ye de so ye oye wie no free ho enoko no mka say omra the next day 3 o'clock eno ena baby ameti me feel say ho na adwuma ne ahihye adwuma no say ne ase ne o ya we wele ambush ni sa no ma nti ene ye mpeke no enti Tuesday no oko and I think oko earlier owie ya oba no ne yeso an oko eni ekura mu say bill ni sa no ma charges ni sa no ma bill eni sa no ma ba yeso ya won intel ni sa no nti eche ne ye gada say na no humfa no akoye sei ba yoko ho no penifo ni nyina obi ani ho the office is virtually left for junior staffs and yakoho ya try see ever get in touch lawyer na my update ebedu baby I say surety no first agnipa ba akope two na aka na omo say omo reject nti omo pe foforo nti aha na me feel say party BNT ye won penifo a omo di surety ni no ho no ma adwuma any wo party penifo a omo so try say they will do the diplomatic and democratic way to also make an appeal to the system and our system number and we ni ho na police for ba ona I think say police for now or take one of their nsuo car no careless driving call the car in fact or the car no boy or the boy be nsuo no gu yeso ba
really
one of those things almost will be MPP ni bi de nsaka obi ana wa threaten obi no omo rush so omo koche so mi call police na o koche no say den na oni pakro no de car no boy ne de no nche no because nobody is above the law so we che no so ndubo se video no ko ba video ni ye video no ISM me ye bibi bad yet imrana se ye ni police for na ye adwuma no but me am catch us say me who say deputy attorney general MPP for man scholarship ko I know ya attorney general new charges amatis or say want to me ye charging for money laundering and fraud
money laundering
CID for so information ayenya say CID for so assess on charges say or more charge want to me with money so according to say mining who sense no amfa enti say so yenhwe ene MPs ni ba ho so wo mo ye work ye journey am from Independence Square
right
ene ye nante ba ena o ma be o che se ye di buo be mo se obi beba ni o ma ka so bi emma ena workers na ewo your friend say yoko no o ma bie windows no mu twa no mu sere and they were in a sense ma catch them say NDC buy what we my workers go fear eno ye reset by yen the new ideology is a format yen is a new movement format we will bring you out then we take you to the law courts then we deal with you we will let the law work but all those who are doing that people are watching and we are seeing them that Mati say mpenifo ni bi kika o NDC fo na eba o kan se we monacha se yeme kan che se nsu ba o menya information se nsu ba na nsu be bu en na presidency en kan che se na nado de ye no eno abi na o ye nti
na nado de ye hwan
sa na o be ka che said your yes, and that was what is being alleged. So say yenim baby a chairman what yenim the state or what, but Intel say 24 hours no. They just want to now prosecute him. Yes, and it's now Friday, so they just want to hold him to Monday. So, idea was on the back. Meda Moses Abo, I say, Meda impenifoni bi I say, Meda Agyei me. In fact, I called out the parliamentarians. Me call you omo atanche bia eno mobile. Because now say I feel say especially, but I will say on authority say ex-appointees ni nyina a lot of them are traitors. Ebinimunam and obiti say former MP or Henry Quarty. This is how close you are, but rather you are working under the scene in Crawford for your comeback.
If for a comeback as MP,
yes. Monye ready say me babua.
MPP for him.
Kumase apart from Chairman Kuka, constituency chairman be
so being constituency chairman by Monday and panning and no hobby. You call her no. Yes. So I'm such chairman. I do say
yeah. Me or more makano, but this is your chairman and. Party who say want to me gave us the majority of the seats. Greater Accra delegation, voter region, all the other regions, chairmans in this but who said the youth in Accra is coming. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team also JFK ni other executives abaho. So let's see how it's going. But this is a time so a lot of documentation. We are learning the procedures. We are learning. We are fan notes. Trocho sunya. Be modify no. The mrabe firm ni jumano. Say causing financial loss. Said office no anko physically to work. Causing financial loss. Budget the amount of the want to mean justify budget in the other year, so no many so I think say the new dispensation, the new movement in this no man course the NDC CSI governance is about bullying, abuse of power and threats. Majority leader to me being anoka say one can say the trial of the Chief Justice or see the removal and now they are now going to work on new modalities send see no other person between me but the year if you say from Aha to Tamaleno and one route there are other ways to go. The chairman will be okay. Chairman ever survive, MPP be survive, but the wounded lion, it takes strange and awful weird things and the man is original and also and the elephant will bounce back and you better back with the say leader any parliamentarians they've gone back to Omuko Parliament biom Omako back to Yoko Ho but Mati say it's been alleged Remonacha say the auntie said go be no abe but yeah the year no ye bubu no normal e wo tree fair so yeah wo hono
okay koka no enti Martin Frederick ha ono so follow said the same event no see unfold ya be sin enti Fred yankai
opening with the menchia na yenchia eye Wontumi radio etifo nyina na ne dikan ye fanda sen fama eye the parliament, the leadership of parliament in MPs. In fact, in there odos ronko no modernity edama eye chairman Wontumi amaya de pa mi wo hwe senior eye minority leader ne nkofo mu nyina nanti from Parliament House to yoko mo nyina ko mo tenetene for mo nyina solidarity ayo do no mo nyina kire be do mo ase na yasanso yada the leadership of the party, especially General Secretary and Nkofo, almost on Mabojuma. The response has been great. Until you say Yoko, Yanua, Remonacha, and also you will do the needful. But Mamindi can answer about chairman as some sort of Mamindi can as some back in here.
All right.
You see, MPP as a party from 1992, ABC in there, we have been very, very tolerant. Yadi asem che enyehwe manenka enjemaninka dabi menyensa ya krachi for party dabi menyetisa nti eno ena nkofo bebre si ohwe the history of the party since Fourth Republic nkofo bebre for party ni truka because onim say MPP there wo de ya ye mfa nko bebia wo de obakai say ye ko 2007 ye ko akoyi flag bearer ayo owura asedun ketia. By then, he was the general secretary of the party. Ebe jina aboti ka say, akrofundu so, omukwa koyi krofupeni. Emma nkofo kura ka chense asama okan ne twen san. O se da bi wa wo ye bema no, nipa dun so no, obi opebi onfa ne court. As a party, yeti wo. Na nkasa asedun kete ne twi na se ankande as national chairman obenya no sa. Hwe obi ti se obi fifi kwete. Current general secretary of the party. Ebe jina ka say Owura Kufuor or the Ghana Gold Reserve singing na wakwakoton. Nti ye hwe as a party hwe Sam George nom Okujoto Ablakwa Sami Jemfe nom any recently kura Adongo Bolga MP Ebejina can say uko counter na uko $1 in the year amount he was causing fear and panic but we the law 208 HLZ obi causing fear and panic them as invited is misdemeanor tanko phone na but NPP we have been tolerant over the years ade bako ya party ne di enhwebo pa ne say we have been tolerant but yendo ye ho say do ye ho a nka won obi a no so ye MPP ne be gina radio wonya the temerity akokodru aka say eye me na me man national security for me kire mo say chema wontumi ne fie ni chema wontumi me ne no personal beef enye party sam otumi kasa na ko gina bi aka say party otumi say kasa ne kwenzi so as a party the general secretary in the crack can say ukofo tumi frɛ ono Justin Kobia football catcher ne say wo ko election ne kura no wontumi an support o Owura Kobia nyame nhira o na obi okasa no wo party ni o ye kasa being a patriot awo ye party fu a ye do ye ho ade o ye esi no NDC ni enkoko yes ade mpeti anu ya they will not do that na oba MPP mu a obi a feel say obi aye oga obi a pese oye ni oye na ye kan say bebe chairman obi a no nyame enka no ho na party for ne de anadu nyina nsuo anto ewiebo omugina opinti it is a show of love MPs on maba in there ewianimu no mugina titifom omugina kire odo eja man chairman we kire say bebi a wo bia organa ha bia no 16 regional chairman mo sorry obia sorry say eya wo unua chairman no waka ebetumi ato so enti say wonim say we are regional chairman now one fellow regional chairman no waka what do you do come and show solidarity and ya ochina Friday ya say nyame ya duma na ebe CBA no 48 hours the law shows nipa no untumi won charge bia fa ni court enti ya kase 48 hours say asonde ento ochina no ya say ya ma obi ampa chairman ko weekend en ko di Saturday na Sunday say ya ma chairman akem ochina Friday na mo amunum say nyamba ye bia na yoko nyame nka mo na mo amun say mabɔ ne charger mo nka ne yehu na say court na mo de ne bɔkɔ mo fa ne court say court no bia na ko obi ka say anybody any idiot can go to court exactly na say wo de no court na enim ya enim say asana wo de kɔ no eni tafa bia na say eni fare ba bia wo mo say ebedi abo nti ebesere ochire ya Friday party fo obia tu ye bonchenku ye kɔ iyoko ye kɔ akɔpiketi ewo iyoko ye kɔ akɔkire odo eda ma chama wontumi na akire ne say ono regional chairman 2016 ye nyina nim chama wontumi mode bo Washington region hwesita ye deje wo region wo what I say wa bo mode ewo party ni mu nipa bia eho wo nanso ye tumi nga say oye ye party regional chairman no waka asam tie nyina ebeda na ya tu adwem ensida ite besere as a party de ti we hwe sa na man nyina ye wo say Uhunya na woka ayawunya na yenyina yemfa odo if we want to win 2028 we must show love and solidarity and we must be united as a party na say jaisa anantwitiche na say we no on supporting we ntino meyen the say we no or we come meyen the say we or we come there be obi ani camp we have only one camp our camp is NPP and the opposition that we are fighting or we are making sure say some kofu amambu amoboy 5 months amobai abayemu nsem hu omedi nyina na yebeda nyina de megana fate no for 2028 for us to take over. We'll do our best. It's yen tenasi yen kase chairman wa continue obi nkaka say chairman akotena TV so akotena gold chairman no ne kase bi hwe say kan sama nkofo aka okrom a nka ban na ebi in the jail. Ya kan sama nkofo aka okrom a hwe when we in power ana ya no for more opposition no. Look at the likes of Sam George. Obi na no kasa I say we are saying na ye dia. Okudeto in Sunday na wanka okrom a sabi jenfi in Sunday na wanka okroma na so MPP say na meka no we are too tolerant. 2028 yami adu ne ba power we are not going to be tolerant again. Sir nyame fenche maninkaze dabi. We need to also show say yes you ho but we make say oh ye fa boni enche boni ka debi o aye politics. So we nim say ende wo abem na say we CEO and say we minister and ye na say we because we ye na say we twi a ye be kire say Iyoko wo ho ye be kire say NIB wo ho ye be kire say court wo ho but na esi ye be sere MPP ni bi o MPP ni bia no ye kan humbum yenja isa radio interview yema no na obi ka bibitia wuntumi oye dodo wuntumi okasa de debi wuntumi MPP ni wuntumi Ghana ni nipa bia se na medical kan no wona nso so ati azie ade esi ni kakra fa chairman no kura no obetwa ka tro say nyansa we sha no edonso but yentumi nka say ye beja chairman amankofo no omodwodwo no omaye basa meti esi chairman no kura no oyobi asebio onu meduru anapa ene mbre me bia wo sisi yengine yenim yesre omampeni mama wo buy no wo say you are coming to reset Ghana. You didn't say you are bringing us repressive regime and I say political persecution as a country. No, Debbie, we are not going to face any repressive regime. And my own is here ukasa ba kope na sewan kan here. Adechi we so na homache na NIB ejina wo fie. And a national security agent of you. This is not the reset you promised us Ghanaians. Though your MPP for your Ghana fool say one CD, say 2 CD, you know, told idea back on. It's your best MPP ni bia wuteni biano or China a Friday. You know, your call and your gidi and your basa. You call peacefully, Yoko, yes, Ramu, Mofa, your regional chairman, and Pamayan. Say, court Suramudumakwa, Mudamofa, 48 hours. No, Namia Drum, and Samuel Yano, no more Mananswa, or China, yes, your bedia chairman, a primunjang. Now, Massa say MPP for so obia nya butre na nyina ye hu say eye party ba ko na nyina ye som na nyina ye fa odo enya akomapa ye fa som party no na ye fa so nyempanifo na ye fa kasapa ye fa ndi enim na ye hu say party no ye ni be nyina be nya ho faso na say ye say no a edie party be na betuma ababebu oman na ma oman gan na ko na nim ese eye ni patriotic party ya no fo no mo ye dia ye bi hwe na enche no beti mu nsam ba ye besere ochina eye Friday ye nyina ye behia wo Iyoko wo na ye de odo enya akomapa akwakota eye chama wutumi sanadu we so na Iyoko fo so benya akomapa so eja na man so a nyame nhira omo na chairman so mbra meka ya wo na nyina yenko yenim opening.
Okay, that's Freddy anti yeguso ye wo Iyoko ene chama wutumi ensem no eho koka. Audio maybe some more. I'm not peace no buy no. Yes. Obi na kwani you company for kasa.
No be any ho.
Why?
They've abandoned the building. Penny mu be any ho.
Ana chairman ntumi so wo me no afa.
Ni baby o.
Enti chese and somehow.
No, but say anywhere no mo de fraud, but you see yenti say something na obeka so be your money laundering fraud no a serious allegation no. But idea say government is doing cyber politics omo ye internet politics right now. Omo who say the pressure is coming is building momentum as a man for the omo who gym international bodies you can ne sa no ma ba obeka ya yen kan say ebede di say President Mahama Trauma UK High Commissioner say no man anado ye wa mamu ane enye. Today, if all these high commissioners ewo ha no mo ya, I believe they work with the NDC to come in power. So they are omo boa ama de ekoso na akoso. Shema mama bu people who don't have qualifications abem. Say people who don't have medical expert abem. Instead of admitting na ombe koso no, what is here say abai wana ye kana asem no or your health insurance expert. What you say the econo this is a government awaiting a cogina necessary ma catch on so mala one on Benya no 2026 what you say enti so who say when it's coming then it is doing, and the only way governance can be governing for them intimidation and using. And I tell you, a lot of Nkrofo, other people are on my ready say I don't only want to me as I want to me is the first person. A lot was going to happen.
Oh yes.
And that is how they intend to break the front of the Ombebubu party in any sano. But say we a party ni now we fear. Now who then say only MPP ni for our WhatsApp group na mo battle la. Na me feel say why you know form kakra. Because so who then enu bibia wo party no. Uye mebunu now ti echire ema bitterness diwa. Yemre ni o. Yemre si ebe ye adwuma ma party no. Near ye the management and the running of the party and the country. Yemre ni into betene chie aham aye dede akasa bebre aye noma ebedu mre na mebunu ebe take charge no waka chire youth no take over young get into politics and you may baby a wo bia no ko yoko ho ne ko boa eye numbers game enye se ye kwa akodi etutura asem. We are doing our civil and democratic rights. Yanko sisi yamaya ti ase say reset ni ye reset ye ya jetum say yeso ye ba ye be formatting. We will clear everything on the hard disks to make it empty. Baby a ye dru no because wa engineer here nti baby a mebulu bia wonu ye MPP ni na do MPP a hwe de waya obone no oni ho onyonko da eno da mini amdas.
All right, Uncle da and NPP for Yemfanche, any baby, yeti. Sir, Obiala dear Manini Hunti, any party in co position. Your co position. Oh, sofa, Miss Sofa, Obia Sofa. And he said, party were hot to say NPP. Now, emu nipa odi nipa ho ahi we ho ahi we kire ne ho we yese ya na party mpanimfo bi timi ka say 2025 mbo kofie you are leaving the Jubilee House all this and some keka ene ne ekoso a ye kwa na say ye ba as a party nti ye bo mpaye listen to ho e wo mun sem che ma mun tumi de wanya no de obi na ka se me de nya me de ntemo obi a wo hu ma bia wo no ogina okodi odi e okọ na unuanom enti won so a wotifi a o fa fun frese ma obi nkodi che ma untumi achi ye nya no ma no kono no ese wara e na mon so a mo aye mo ho takra we dwemo sesai mo kekare mo anim kire nyamsompa no obi o ha no de nanim e ba kire se enso no akomam oboa mo hwe ni yie na ye ni pa no ye hunu mo akomam nyame de ohunu akomam nti ye oye bia nde no nyame ni tua na eho ansem ebeba dabi Freddy yan hwe yanko Chief Justice so enura unanimous FC under Jomana Masase every new first match. Say Chief Justice call court. Omabono 5-0. Ekwanya NDC 4 under President Mahama. Eddie Chief Justice Faso. Ebi kase nko resign. Ebi se mama no nkono ko obi enu se ombebu ni ntenchia but mama no nko nenye asemdayo anse na ho na asa disua emewiase nyina ehunu bi. To have Chief Justice in Semia, baby, I'm doing them, Quandra, the Bono, a comedy no faso, warm or cop. Now, petitioners no, can't some of them phone, no more laptop or coincide. One no respondent to the wino, or then lawyers yet, or many can't some of them phones, and no more laptops, ever, any wholesome baby. So, anyone in my region, I know can see any man. Who say?
Many Amidase, Chief Justice, as some way, no. started you know ye bebre ye ka say akoko sa mekai e Kwame Nkrumah nembre so ye no the same approach because that time now we just for no person call one state party and ye best say Agyei si no ye kan wa some say nipa de ye say accountability is very key mo say nkofo a petition His Excellency the President beginning mo say petition no miensa echire mo say enum okay no problem mo petition Chief Justice what petition President the Council of State or my advice is on suspending no problem say na law na dey adwuma now we we say you have to set up a committee I'm a committee so ababedi maame na sam na yakwahwe committee ni so I had to say person of interest no obi ono onya Chief Justice obedi no na ona beto say onye na me amiti ekura nipa bia nipa o na yokokwati we na say owura wutie na say opposition ni abre de ding na ho ma sampo ye de yakukuru asam e de ato so say the why
no ebedi masem
no no medi wasam nipa bia ye dipa onya sofo onye saint onye and see sadia ne de and ye kire say nipa na woda betirem no no be chairman for the committee omra behwe maame na asem no yaka mo se de bi on one be no problem actually maame ne say if there will be a committee say kai 1960 na nipa bibria ende omo abam no na dodo na yan wo mo na ende so Ghana for bibri na akoye mbebu nti ade bia ye ne ende no say ye nsanda wa yina a guiding as of mine because if you have to go by the rule of law we have 3 arms of government like the legislature, the executive and the judiciary. Legislature no ono ya kire yesi ono no a lawmaker omo making laws. Judiciary no law interpretation and na wo executive no you implement the law. Obia has been made to be an independent body, no interference because it is there to serve as checks. Into wo ye bibi na nya we betumi abem wo ye bibi na nya we betumi abem ba mo enka asam hwe mo kai mu ntetre nkofo miensa o metra radio esopa Agyei for yam kaye mame Chief Justice ekeka nsam fi edugu mame no so no ekodu be bi ne do mko ekoto fiaje ene ne baaye yenya do ma ne current vice president ene ne nkofo they went to sign a petition eme yi san nkofo no free aye prison war enti e bi say we say the interference and the what sa ade no enye ne start you aye ade o wo say nipa bi feel say so far as I am the president, so far as I am the executive, I must control the 2 arms of government. But it doesn't work that way. Upon the side, the law does not work. It's like I say, the separation of the rule of law, the separation of powers. I had a word that there so be a so. Maba, must say, Mameno, why ABC. Mameno cry actual response by to all the allegations. I'm here, Tiano. Must still for suspension. Suspension, oh, by a better committee about betting. Then my manager will say, I want this to be a public view of BRFB. Say I don't know ebe TV say 2012 election we in FB 2020 we no go say in FB yen swear dey be in fact ahokra na swear say elections are won at the polling station. I want to forget to be in any say. San cannot control TV so, control radio so, Ekoye, Agbena, and Gahu. San I had a police station. And then my man can say, Mr. A Miami case, a Miami demo, Mr. A Bayer Kumana in your public ring in a who. My many boy, may who say, I dear Moyano, and the papering when I say, Fracadam, Efataho. Shende, ye dip we are for the abrogation of the process 50. It just say, unconform interest to papa. Me mama eye your mama get to kunu. Ne make a say she's a trained lawyer. She must not resign today, she will not resign tomorrow. She must keep on fighting. The more you fight, the more you expose your opponent. Because nyamoye no say mama no na be mu bunde no ka say oh nyamoye nyina no mejai ma resign ya na amanfo bi aka say sa na nkofo no mo kai no ye ne kre there be she said it on countless times say nyamo kai nyina no I have an explanation and she's giving the explanation until ye mama get to no bi a wo bi anadwo bi esrew anadwo e ma wa be mu mbu Bompa ya nature on yam catch on say, whoa, there's no way you resign today or tomorrow. You will fight this fight till the last way. Be say, Gana will say, a year, a dibia in conform much share Abraham Mobaba power no adamu nyamba in pono or machicha in opposition say omo ba aba chief justice free because after the chief justice they have a federal agenda. After chief justice we no omo call electoral commission ba me no so ekwa ko yinu na opa you bia na in fact ya kwa to justice elections no me na koka na hwa na electoral commissioner Emma Michelle to say
yes.
Or Kotre, she had no option to declare his former president.
You don't have interest in that. You can't control it.
You can't control it. It's your own yearning now. It's a go for now. But for soldiers, who be money chief justice, money easy. Now we know we need power. That's it. But baby, it doesn't work that way. We must be sane to allow the rules of the land to work. Because this is a country where the 1992 constitution has been clear in all those things. Yeah, we don't have a problem. Only thing is follow the laid down procedures duly captured in the constitution. And if and I repeat, and if Omu try say they want to subvert the law, they want to twist it, they want to twitch it to make it a way say, Mameno, you be about no chira muyinwa. You need problem. Muyino, na me adom MPP 2028 you be uni pa body mabano. And the AK obisi na dabio ade amoye ne de enye sa na ye no da bi na wo ye obi no enye obi when you are setting a very terrible bad precedence because it is something that you know as of mine after independence in 1963 AC you know akukọ sadia no Ghana for be solitaire but today you have the civil society you have uncophobia they perceive and they play the role of neutrals and they are playing and they are diabolic role say or spending way hey W there must be a procedure laid down. Yeah, say the mo yana monkoso na muyinu na imom sa muyinu a monkai say 2028 na me adom inshallah MPP we are coming back to power. Ye ba ye su na mo baba no ye be yimi pa no ene ebe yimi na me you ene yimi na me you aban sa ene be yi ho because at the end of the day we can't sit in a country to allow you mama. You promise us to come and reset any resetting any when you cook or say all reset here you see a buy a bed you be format it and then the format a clean slate then you naturally say queen him as a party into my man there me say a man was an in net a man was an ochina no yes biano on finance no queen she's a trained lawyer and I'm sure say no be biano e be boa on my Ghana mo say sana MPP aban no ya aban anka Ghana for because say MPP for we are so tolerant very tolerant as a party Ghana for MPP for MPP for omo yankophobia omo jin zama bebre etum omo nya gidigidi say ya no for ma baya and then obehwe fuso je so mo nam now you be you as if say I want to keep any in power forever it's sir it's e be say mama koso resigning ochina the next CBR so the beneficiaries of this particular act they are going to see the consequences of tomorrow.
Okay, Freddie enono enti chief justice in Sansem ebi ana ode abraye no se ye be ma tentin ya ye adwuma na sete sen me the medical kan nam kan no committee no akoya se referee na obedi Barcelona ne Inter Milan match no abon team for so boada jeden ni man qualify for finals koka chief justice yeah court so di for ya turn petition na to actually
maybe feel say a learning curve it is ya abafu fro say a collab a lab na ye hu adwuma no enche so say because e wala ba ye hu adwuma nti hospitals any other facilities enye eye say obia all ye no all document into process no eye first time to this generation yen go through the process na yen yi no TV so send ye election petition no se obia wo adwem cleaner die hu ni enkai se nkrofo bi kotena baby judges bi kotena baby di nkomo ye beti se sebi ye hu nego financial negotiator the marketing manager and your friend is saying the project manager ye hu san nkomo ni nyina so all these things me I support her and I won't say BBR because remember the word a format what you say after reset no temporary measures were ho ye format system no so that the system will be strategic, will be digitally strategic. Intian enye onko na sa document no yentumi nye documentaries wo mu sa process no yentumi hold na dbia a wobo that those names will forever be remembered, that sankofo we ene ku ma ye somebody who is legit. Intian yen tanachi yen go through all the process ono any gofre dame any problem no omo presence na problem no ba we are say nyankopon ma obi anyansa eno awoma obi atumi ni achede se wunyusu achede na obi na achede aye adwuma akodu sa mpempen so na don't hate the person. Yeah, don't hate the person.
All right. James for akasimanum na abono nwotwe. Untumi radio 95.9 FM so na de Ghana ntijumedi ebrewo na esaya live ewo YouTube akoha obenye bi ahwe ama bibia aye kama enso so ewo ho no nti ebia wo bia no na akọ YouTube ko Movement TV obenye bi ahwe ewo eho ti Minianum Frederick Dodu, Freddy King, and Afi Coca, and Ewahanum. And Freddy Yan Samuel Okuji Blackwa. The cancer anti-corruption crusader say where you can somebody was in your position.
Private jet. Yamina egu omanimu ase obi ni oka government officials e do mu ko abruchi ko hwe mu yare eho asem omba ye ebi beto o na aso oka private jet ti private jet ndi oka se na banba yaman position na abamu nipa bi say president say vice say hwan or the private jet etukwanya obe resign nyame nso empebone obiatu maame no okoro the private jet ne de ko ye that time no yare Ghana fo nyina atiase obi amowa because o yare we hia attention bia say ye prompt ye ntimi ntwen ntije mfa no nko okoye busu miru ne ho aye ne din obetimi afa commercial flight e dia ba eno na no ko je travel akwaso obi emfa o manye ne sa o motam sika ni kuma e de kofa private jet did not buy. A man for so resign. On resign, and I'm on resign. I resign again for any day. With us, Unia, and Senka vice president, and I say president, Ayari. Na say Bia or mine crown, a presidential jet, no, any available. Na say, O man penino, and answer the vice no. The private jet kofano ba on my moi nka nya bone kwan so nka ye hwa ni pepe mo because capacity and say role or more play no a very key as omunya sa presidential treatment na nya din and say nya time e wo man ya amanyosoma sebio sa babies with sharp teeth and no grow into daddies with broken teeth no omu yes adie no and am be problem uhwe eye NDC omo opposition omo nkofo bebre the likes of Sam George Sami Jemfi Amakofi Boa akudito Blackwa nsem bebre omo kan no they have reneged on most of the things omo kan no omo will say ade na e kan no kra no anya sanity anya no kra okudito Blackwa se onu se fa ne Samuel hwe nkofo ka omo se mahama na membuo no na be ma amembuo no be guntam na yes Samuel kudito Blackwa Sami Jemfi any Sam George in some kinka amukaka opposition inde ebuaka musim no eno na be ma mahama ban na be guntam enka wo opposition a wo tie wo ka kire se ewura eye former president Akufo-Addo afa private jet etim edware emenso ni kura hu ye nyina ye ho
se nkete ase wo sensu so na ko so president Johnson na anom
ningina maka ningina emma ukotena eye adom aya sister station a ukachire nkofo se oh me die se me ba be me pa na se me kura position na se president no yes idea I will resign. One okay you and you been a cash out one okay but you see he's a man of he's a coward. He has no principle. He has no principle. He's a coward. Being a coward on one steady game, say at the end of Thursday, people started calling for resignation on Fridays. We are born by jolly by Monday. That would just fool. I did resignation letter back. I can say Ghana for me and Mekan. Now so at the end of the two, say the Mekan and my dear to my resigning. No, I another issue about say Ghana embassy Washington. Abrante bia ye fa da djuma 2017 opa kire se MPP fune fune djumo abrante aye dwunim eni frakadam ende we ya abrante na kasa o relationship ba ko we ya so also ono ye fa na djuma 2014 2014 was president aye John Dramani Mahama na president ana ye fa no aye Owura Fred Kwatire na my dream e Ghana embassy wono ye fa na djuma 2014 2016 na regularizing the appointment so how do you want to come and link him to aye MPP abine to move BI politics. BI politics. And Abrante Abakan in there. Now, we share a black one him say Monday will be asking for resignation. No, I should I Rambo style. And oh yeah, conform free foreign affairs call US embassy in America. Mungina briefly. Omo your local staff for more America on Mungina, you suspend your mo. And then you close down a whole embassy. Now onim embassy juma mudi ya ka embassy onim juma mudi odi ani se ka se bia amafo kokko de besa keke it involves a whole lot of activities nene abrante na bekasa or say Fred Kwatire na oya IT guy na wo so ye dream e wo Ghana embassy no ya fa na juma 2014 enti wo owura ablakwa go and ask your government then I am say why the man sa abrante na juma don't come and link it to the MPP don't come and link it to the MPP enti ne can say you are not a man of principle. Because when himself also bar, let's say you resign, but you couldn't resign, and you can't even resign. And then you can say, wouldn't go for alcohol. You have opened the embassy today. Who told me Monday? You have opened the embassy today. Near China go for them coin more than half of them go for no. I'm a party full soldiers. NDC full soldiers are only qualification, only experience. Be able to come boom. Omunko guo omuna kwa na America ho ye tin e say Ghana unity match no ye boy akra no last week no makofa mbeburu by 500 full soldiers ekogu e VFS center omuna kwa kwa GB for UK na kwa mukwa dwane na wo ye full soldier na wo te wala wo NDC na wo te wala wo didi atam na abo odin a bisa ho sa wo kan wana sa wo nka ho and I've said Ablakwa is a coward. He's not a man of principle into no resignation there he can't even resign as a minister of foreign affairs no you bet me to war no onye free we bet me to honorable any zama onye free we bet to on to be nto enti aye kasa keke but you see as young people as politicians we must be guided in our utterances ni ebeke bia no we must make sure say we are going to answer for it tomorrow we share nkofo we your opposition almost say galamsey every because I'm George catch say omo ba be mo galamsey 1 week they will stop galamsey they were calling on us for us to call a state of emergency in all Galamsey areas. And I can say Galamsey is hugely going on. Galamsey is a source of income for some people. And your employment more. And to say now be your money there, you think it's not a challenge? You were here all over shouting, stop Galamsey now, stop Galamsey now. And then Amanko Fibua, Utumaba, I didn't buaka also for a bua, I didn't buaka some TV so and I will. Some of these things, you say we don't do the politics like that. You have used settings, deceit, and lies, and your way to power. What about winning power? You are faced with reality. Now you know this is how it is. Private jet, whoever thought to say a basic say your vice president that there will be need for a private jet. But Abanasa, I say in editum because the woman is our vice president. I say who say yajin to me respect no. But because of the whole kayano in Bibi Tremuno and a agent such as a woman or no crop unka no kre unfa asama aye say Ghana for no ye ditum say wono no kra wo kan ye mfanya dwuma. That is how it is. Enti ebesere media Ablakwa de ye ni mamu da from 2007 mo start on politics no student campus I dey ba mainstream politics no say ya na ye Ablakwa philosophy kwache ye Sam George omunyina same tactics and same analogy ye ni ntu ye ni say on resigning there on resigning ochina onko nim but ye can say as youth as young people as politicians we must be guided in our utterances and always speak truth to power.
Very well. Abrante be say a friend of God the bones. Oh, Obi can ask him. We are NDC and Robertson. Or say you are lying. He was It was not 2014 but 2016 na onza kwa roni minyansa 2016 ababe no never kunyaso
2014 ye fine Juma 2016 omo regularizing appointment because 2014 no contract staff 2016 regularizing some free power
you see in the same process 2016 ye fine nyama na mfa no
you see I think sometimes when it comes to knowledge and wisdom the NDC and find here there are two things I'm person set it clear
right
abatwo who to intre the oto abama on it oto abagenzi o into the fan say oba aben mu no omo wo mu no who claim say irregularities so me Ghana for yours is to create opportunities for them inti obepe kwan so obe hihye ombenya baby ahye na obi aho ahen ha o no mo nkotena fi ayede omo nkotena fi die chese onipa ko na opamo na MPP ni 2 one presidential ni say obi kwa amano ni ekohwe ne ho no as a people in Ghana ye very yachum Nancy Ameko hospital Dr. Bika Chem say Koka who ordinary person wrong who ordinary person wrong wrong medication who bufuo obi hu tan obi betumi leak medical obi betumi awo injection bi anase bibi obi tumi mabam bibi it can help distort you first let's add me nyini ko hu or say even abrochie for no Europe ne sa no man omo baby omo ko omo medicals onye baby akeke so that your records and your personal safety is assured enti say ye mam penya bedu akire etukwan akoba bia obi ani bibi o hwe emergency betumi abanne ebi a yesi ehia private jet utie okujeto anyum asema o say presidential jet no say lasted for 20 years o calculate from kufuor time na ebu 20 years enti which means say etofofo na nado kan asasem no mo anyi ani mo ma ne ye oboa ne sa no ma eni koduru ho yenyan the politics and the internet politics ebeye nkrofo for favor and numbers makro no enkoso me koka metie obi ani me say MPP for ye bone ameka leadership eti high how many times I mean can say your leadership your crisis how many times I mean can say I'm struggling to understand the Juma leadership ne enti eba ne Ghana ye ya me kan wo bi me ma me nuanom ni bibia kan wo bi me ni ba bi ko enye se ntumi tukan wo ba sa ho no me ho ntome se nia meto ha me waniane mo ye adwuma 4 times a day me ene party adwuma na me nya me dokuru di a ene fufu edi fiti anopa oji nsu me na mo me okay no what you say enti eya mamo ye mfa mo adwiri ni agro obie ni ho a mampanyi mi MPP ni ba me kosoro ba from John Dramani Mahama me president decision bi o take bia in fact o take decision bia collective decision enti ben fo say enti asma ye kan say obi etwa ntro ana obi tu ana mobi emwa o ma no de oka enne ye ka say ye the wound chairman wound to me ye new charges ye fraud ni causing ukuje to shutting the embassy down was causing financial loss to the state.
Seriously,
what you say ukuje to shutting it down was causing financial Nkrofo ya sister kogu se blast our match and then randiabia or see odokoko fo ejako akonya na okoko farm enam abrochi hwe
akohebo
governance seasons and times any send ye kono into ye bibia men nwini se obi ye no wo kaseti ano oba ebe sesa me das
all right Untumi Radio 95.9 FM so na wasugua wutie Ghana nti jumedi ye live ewo YouTube okoa Movement TV wenye bi ahwe ewo ho no nti yeguso Baby, one people for fee. Young coy, ECG containers 1,350 you have 2,600. Freddie.
Ayora John Jinapo, Energy Minister. Yabekai, be now omoye swearing in of President Mahamano. Omoye interviews Adana Ewo Independence Square. Yeah. Emmanuel Kachire say, "Full na ka sisia as o mine krano into me and last I think for 5 hours and I say 24 hours.
Was it 5 hours there naka?
Into me last year. It's but yet him. I made a switch him. The doom son the same ja. Is here on my strategy almost Ukraine say. Almost some say Ghana had the ball 11:30 to 12 and go for that. Into doom 11:30 and almost on a match 5:36 amount. Into I would done 2 o'clock was a shout to the ding. No say fan name bo go for doom light. Doom solid the say catch so much ya. No crack and that's him. Na yabekai aya ECG missing containers. Last time me ba am kasa asem we. Wo aya John Jinapo. Wo say you were part of the transitional team committee of forming. You were part. Until at the transitional committee level, no, ye brief no, they gave you the exact number of containers. ECG ewo port. Emma wow can say at the transitional level, they told you almost close to 3,000. Now what buy and also as minister, you minister, and I will call port. You can't interview yeah. And I will in the same interview. Now I say interview ni there. You buy no. We've been able to identify close to 2,500 containers. But you are not too satisfied. On your own, no, you went to form a committee. You can committee so be say allowance like a share. Any sikabo committee yes kakitwa. And as a committee ni there. Yes, that committee whoever was leading the committee, whichever members were part of that committee, they have to come and refund the money they took from Ghana. Because yeah committee embabe two futuro ni as of mine. Because the committee are Don Jinapo on one form they went and came back giving us a report telling us to say over 1,300 containers are airport one Agyei. And if Don Jinapo he was using it based on the committee report. It's a committee in the MC nipa all the committee ni mu any san go form ka hono say in that more person number MPP abanye ba will come after you. You have to bring that money you took as part of the committee members because you didn't do any job. And so work na mo here. You came back to tell the minister say over 1,300 containers Agyei. Emma Don Jinapo every year. Hey. Behwe MPP abanye I'm a host na the ring na who host na do ye former MPP a okodi afafranta okra ka say former apprentice no you containers no ton ye omudi ye na mo twa se mo twa boyen say MPP aban ye free power so no go for etonton containers no ye ho na masaya ba settings no masaya ba deceiving the public telling us say mo kwachi India for any China for Chinese phone say sanko phone no moko containers bi omo ho sanko phone no omo mo wie no maton ma sanko phone no enti mo ye hwehwem oman ben ni yete ho
and this for the omo
enti yete ho Emma former MD Dubik Mahama had to come out to say nkofo feel say ono nimbre so na containers na ida no KCP esita say container bian ira the containers they are at the port. Bia nyiraye ba kunkra nyiraye eti Ghana fo ye kan say NDC fo no mkan no John Jinapo ene ne nkofo no muso mu hu container bia yire enne ade chie da sore ya mo ba be catch say over 2,637 containers ewo Temahabo. Meaning say those containers are scattered because when you go to Temahabo there were multiple terminals containers nigu and one terminal. No wa be catch Ghana fo but wa kura na catch say makwati Chinese fo makwati India fo amuna containers wo MPP aban fo no omro mo wi abi ni mo de call here you are blaming it on the former administration. Amen de ade ni buy no in any serious country very serious country in ka minister we or two way energy minister ka pamano de dada ana onu akra anya bold if he has principles and he believes he wants to be accountable to the country now, he must resign. But send you that why did at war telling us 2,637 containers no yehu ntizia no na wo kan to nkofo bi so China for India for ecosystem. These are the petty questions we want to know. But you see, we can't govern a country like this with lies and deceit. No mabaka the ding na bibia and obviously containers doesn't have legs. Then obisa was over when you go to Temahabo we go clear one kasa container wa shipping 5 or 10 containers ground. The clearing, there's a process. When the betina asasi so aka say my witnessing over 1,000 and something containers I become obi ani bibia containers no call here.
Na to so san na ekọ na panimu bi ni pot wa wo say adu asuma sidi akoto dia contain dia. How?
Even see that ya kan aka say obi amfa hwe ende mo betu manum to say Ghana for yesrem MPP for containers omo jesi wa ne kura ba kokura ngire ne nyina e wo ho me ye kai kura say yoro bi kura be ka ho Ghana for yesre na mo foto Ghana for ngu say sebio amaye ebu no sa wotwa ntro na se ebuka osimu a me akokuturo na be ka che Ghana for se me kai no me ana me kai okura se maka so no weye me ka no kura kire mo se ade no na ye say na cherezia no ye wo say bi anye sa na che de chopper na de bremo. But the Minister for Energy must not be on the seat by now. Now amambu ye wonu we obetena wodi obi anye hwe obi anga hwe njira no. Now you ask yourself, say, do we have a competent Minister of Energy oti akonyam sisi hwe dum so asisi emini dum so we are asking for timetable say maye bia so there be anya dum so eno anadu ya me de suom me area eye nubawe eno am de suom ye nyina de suom nti ye kire wo say ade no se ne tie no se nyina ya hwe ne wo say amambo no ne kredie perper yo enye political agenda say wo abaye bibi man kofo wo say MPP for there omo ya krofo MPP obi anya krofo MPP obi anya krofo obi anya ya kire wo say containers say ene so koye no ampara no all the containers are there. Enti ede ne yeko enti ebesere omande ebu anya sa na ebu no onia ye mu ne sa o no ba be ye se na MPP for there na containers no na omawia na obi so asom na omawia na makoton containers no ma ye say no na che say we know the goodwill you are enjoying no you want to top up your goodwill na ye say hey look as here we are bad people, we didn't have the country at heart. It is a lie. We had the country at heart and we still have the country at heart. Enti na ye shipping san na man in buy, you know, we are coming to make electricity in this country better. Yeah, mama, yeah, me dum so, mama tuyen. Because before we left, everybody knew say MPP are buying. We're not suffering. We're not really under any dum so. But you have exposed your incompetence. Now, mama, yes, say, to me, tell us you can do the job, but you don't have to shift the job to another person. And no, yes, you need to as a party. I person say, oh, mind the bua, no credit, that's how the bua mine. Then we say, as someone can and no crash, and no crash, one can no crash, you need a bit piabonte, abacan, no crash, I Ghana for. And see, you containers, you see, you don't want it. And it's a to energy ministry, one, any ECG, we call Electricity Company of Ghana, and then Uncofa and take the two more based on this missing containers, no. Assumed missing containers. Imaginative, imagine what the baby or shot so you have interdicted people are suffering because in there say your containers they have nothing to do with it. Ghana for let them come back to their positions and work. Now energy minister no say who a so and for WhatsApp and should be and and I can say
na Freddie asadi we ya me abujina jonjina poyi eye setting bi and I say a kwan bi a offer so pesca free Ghana for ho ne yanim because the very day you swear President Mahama in say say na energy minister
Debbie,
but he granted an interview telling the whole world say akaye fuel e dey power your generators 5 hours. Then he went on to say light crude credit 2.6 days. We have Sanwa na or the Copesica finance minister.
Osan Beka say light crude betono you be here a year 200 million. You see some of these things
2.6 days. Energy minister say baby ska obi akota mi komano.
Some of these things no. Yeah. Oh. Me Obakai 2016. Sajina Poya. He was deputy minister then.
Yeah, power.
Only PPA contract almost signing also move abem. A power purchase agreement. Almost signing bebre and you say alleged bebre. ye ba be mu no the energy minister then they will tell you and as our power purchasing agreement no so what sign e almost foreign investors no mobile be sign this agreement no ma be je sa agreement no e da come market e da ko pesca say a letter of credit and say mo ko pesca enti that one agreement almost sign no almost sign keke o ye nim ye femu na enne wasan aba osimisi we obenti we wa be ye no energy minister e ma nipa no from the one he was a fiasco or can someone is so or now can say no chira can say no can say no chira can say no can say no chira can say is so we have told you say now no this government no omo collapse for no I Sam any John for Sam John for no we share Sam for you no the Sam John for you na be collapse by we no because you can you na we want here what you want here who as energy minister you are not even bold to come and tell us as Ghanaians say yeah complaining say doom so higher how catch say and people for no make say doom so and people more Ghana for more Ghana obi anim doom so no yeko obi anim we are all reeling under the same doom so now what make catch say and people for no make doom so the doom so bi animo ya tiasie ya diatum the containers ready say one who because the bia na e say energy minister where are our missing containers say na me adum no mo ko say containers no esisi ho esisi port wa and I say mo ba ye so no say bi o mu da come mu party fu soldiers and mo finance say nko mo jinji nko chentua o mo fa mo ade na say ye de no makofa ade abre so a na me nhira mo nyame na say de mamo ba ye be sere no kredie na ye sere e wa manwem no say wan ka no kran kire na ehu say na wo ye emoan a ye nyina ye beka eye say ye town and I say bia ye free abemti ne ye ka ayo mani ye nyina ye pe enti container na abadia ye damu nyina say na ye be sere so dum so so mo light ni engine so say na engine so dada na
very well yoga John upon containers
you see containers are saying I think say parliament are friend and I feel say we show from your friend is saying the era of the former boss here who was a yes time the man he was a fiasco and you see the reason why Uncle for respect Comrade Donko
was even charitable and principled to resign he made a solemn promise and resigned
yes
also no didn't crew and
and one must say energy ministry abe descent of lies and propaganda yes we can throw and idea back when say will be any man so no see a year oil for gold
gold for oil
yeah gold for oil so sir I need money for fuel we have 2.6 days for fuel to finish we need the money this normal the oil is on the road coming sir that thing has to be investigated normally be as a trend shedden ni hu say ye church mu ni ebusamu ye yen tinetino ni emusa but what causes financial loss to the states the lies the deceit what causes panic and fear in the energy sector and two share committee na e set ye na enye ekwe mi eni oblai ana anwamu ne ema omo they were giving resources
yes
they were giving resources apparently the containers in baby esia na si into why and amount and then now sa Chinese ni Indian for na who accuse him have you apologized what ko pa omo chon wo public one man say hu say ma anye ni yie na me pa chowa na eno ne normal masheda minti ase minti me ho ase e wo so ne okra no ho no na mamuo any ne style of leadership our energy sector ho no threats hwekwohwe it is being alleged say a lot of nkofo ya mo kofi nkofo bebri wo ECJ ya mo kofi TNT DNA ekoso yenye transparent governance is about the people and the people is governance inti nkutawunie emre mu no obi enhu de eko Dasebre
and I say listen for Wontumi Radio 95.9 FM afa YouTube nso Movement TV kwa obinye bi ahwe salt is happy because the sun is melting shea butter forgetting that it will rain at all costs Nti obi nso ede Charles Jemfi. I was say MPP the best party ever. Afi Ike why so say NDC is making Untumi more popular. Okay. Yeah, a few hundred so messages no nti yeve to aso na fe Dasebre. I say no MPP youth should ever celebrate when you see any member or leader attacked. Never ever rejoice even if you disagree with them. Unite against the common enemy. So at the dollar man. Laura also sit down chairman Untumi. Okay, God day your side. And so at the Abanono. Messages no a dozen. The man reporting Abba. I say Ibrahim Mahama collapsed 2 banks but was paid by MPP. Okay. Everything I can say na yedi eno so atwa so amamo. And Mahama say the economy is now stabilized because GPR2 for to case castle. Nti eno kire say economy no is stabilized. Nti energy sem or say the policies papa na memo papa ni bibia ama economy no is stabilized. For the economy is stabilized, said the President Mahama King.
Say stability of a country's economy, ejina ezambe so. But to the layman, and I say ordinary Ghanaian, no, or person who say na city name etiseng. Say King Kia, I drew 10 cities in there. I say, I mean, we hear cement, NPP are buying ye free so na at 85 cities. And there akoda 130 cities. We share example be a bono be a one and a war be crab a careful. So the stability of an economy and yes be a dollar no says no the city is matching the dollar boot for boot on 1 a year. Yeah, you know, I mean we are happy as a country. Say be as no the dollar has come to a level most especially as a party because the dollar we are not happy. Yeah. We are happy for it because especially the business community. Share papa no mune more aboso kind and more some magazine. Say be and can be a criminal. So we hear dollar quota dear the rate they were getting and all those things, And there a idea we are happy about it. But the only question we are asking is how sustainable is this going to be? Because you see I can say as a mind there are so many factors that have contributed to this dollar matching, the city matching the dollar, especially the gold purchase program. I will good for oil, I can't want so good for reserves. Contribute to our stability of our currency. But I'm not for person media to it's a 9-day wonder. I'm working magic. And at the end of the years, we all say, indeed, say NPP na you and this Muna Moye, but send ye tiano. And then ochana edania musa need to say na moya nisa because if today the dollar is 1 cedi 10 pesos or 1 cedi some few pesos eguso na say bia ochana no SI rise equal 14 and I say 15 and I say 16 you must be bold as a party to accept say nzamana ye na sanity. But you see there's one key thing that Ghanaians informally wo and recently you can see say most ministries and agencies in the country currently as we speak their heads they are not happy with the finance minister because in terms of spending also abaya and as agency bia and ministry bia any budgeter there's a procurement spending in terms of project and purchasing of items that's kind of there enyanko and is we are almost in the 6th month of the year. Said Sunday here 1st June. It means a 6 month. Yeah. So they are all saying they have to do they already have their procurement plans. There are items they need to buy. There are projects they need to execute, but the money hasn't come. So the question, and I know for sure, if these things, if the money is released to the state institutions, agencies, ministries, for them to start executing projects, for them to start doing purchasing, buying. are we going to see the dollar where it is today or not? We are not doomsayers. We are all happy say dollar ni bi edu no. In kan koso sa na mbu nyina. I mean say bi person to adia. Me kai because I think about 2-3 weeks ago I wanted to buy something $233. Okay, and that the amount is already the same. But the truth is, can you create chiro man say adena aye koso no. And yen say aye wo I will buy 4-5 months 6 months yana what the magic biabo. The foundation was laid, and I've come to work based on the foundation that has been laid. In fact, let me give some credit to my predecessors. They did well, but because they feel say this can be a day how long can this be? In fact, how long can this be? The question is, how sustainable is this? But and your bejo samba e wo kroma na say kale so no ye beka but baby edu no there we are looking at say the dollar na ba 1 cedi 10 pesos no. We are also looking at prices of goods on the market to go down and go from mamenomono omomoto emo last month omunya no ebia 120 Ghana cedis no ebia inde nyamia drum they can get it around 60-70 cedis no ebeboa na nyina ka oman no so man ko nanimu a MPP for ye nije yeah, because mo na mo ye ni say nti e be gbegu dey bi ye ni gi ye penisa because we all Ghanaians ye busuye wom ye nuanum wom e be bro nyina but ye can say ade mo ye no mo make sure say e be gina ne say ngina say ne ye ka say ye na de ba ye boa mo ye mo say debi mo nyi ba o me ane akofo do mo nyi mo frim na ma ne ye ma me je no poko je ma no mo ya de no ya je atum bu de mo nko no sa na say du ne say eteko na sa nko ne ye so a we come after you.
All right, sir, we will come after you. Koka, yes. City stabilization and economic stability in the Keka home. Mampeni Mahama says the economy is stabilized. In China, case castle.
Oh, I mean, we are Ghanaians, and Yenina Makasa, we say. Ne papa mo ne banini mo ye nyina wumti I think the President John Dramani Mahama wayade yempre no ne mo mpaye mo ano ne mo ano na ba bia dollar no won ye ntumi sustain no na yenya balance economy na life for everybody. I mean bread and butter issues ni bibia enye comfortable.
Yeah,
I mean so because don't know to me to bibia he has worked and he deserved it. So yemfa mano don't ebe so be challenging and answer bibi a time and moments he has done his work and he needs to deserve it. Nobody can take his shine away.
All right, enti koka obesan aba no aba betwa ni nsem no eso ti senior ono edini die atudwa no Emmanuel akwe he okansi they will try but it will fail. God will protect and strengthen him. No messages no be eba. I say container say even the A+ said he arrested some containers in his constituency. You see, concert all right, okay. Enti eguso no so no twem pamcho aba pa hon simedua samiensa encho no de dwumadi ni na e ba wieye Jomama minim se de na o dwemfa Ghana fo ho ebe nyina no se ebedu abato so a nokra no hoye nka ntra ne de fam nokra kakra ne de fam obi e ka se de be ye nipa akoma bedane aba no so endi am se watrase ahunu se saa de ne bebo anu ntini no de ye adwuma prior to election no mo ka se kokko akrafo kokko skase de ma o mrakufo ado ne MPP fo awia enti o mo betua 60 million OCD 6,000 new currency o mo baaye ya mutu afena randia bi so no munyim se saa na kokko board tie na sebi wajimi kura na unim bebia bibi
ono so say containers ayira
ono so say container 200 is senso ayira omu de say omba ya containers in ayira
ama so omu say say excavator so over 40 ayira
we china randia baka so ko containers 400 Jomama president aka say o nothing allowance no and teacher training allowance me ba metua ama mo me bedu ya e betua na mo nso mo nyiska gumbotom afedie woko kintampo na woko hia nurse fo aka kire me say adende me minister no wodi nhye bi gu akwa mu a ebeboa ma estimilane ade no ni tua no nti January 2026 ena obetua ede ama wo no mo enti wo hwe NDC fo ekwa mo fa so ba aban mu enso mo kaaye omo ba omo ayi obani na omo eya de foforo no a o dwe ho a o dia sese ade nti na omo eya Ghana fo sa
se onua ehun se ayete se dame won obi to dame na se wo gira nchen a also wa wo gira nchen
ohun yi pa
ohun no enye se ohun yi po why one word dey say wo na wo ti wan ka wo to kra che nipa na o ti won because enye ni na obi hum yi obi wo gira nchen no na no kro den because no ba ka sam no kra no a wo gira nchen ka say akwa so no ka say ne dam no dey den tena wo be bia to ba obetena ho a na akoye bibia ewo hwe owura mahama o ka national allowance o ye ba ye be yamamo or around or most of the tertiary institutions nursing for teaching anyway catch them so ye be yamamo mamu nsuro monto mayen ende akoda ne enyim foforo data internet data you use okroma Sam George opposition no ye dede e ma me oslo usi amma data mboy din e okroma ya data mboy din and then oba be mu no ye be say about data o ka kire say ono as minister no on to me sign keka me data no to me enko form sa na data dey be ko form wo de mama ne mbre kakra e bia by the end of the year na say next year e dey no man ka fa galam say mun declare state of emergency ye ba ya 1 week ye be ye LGBTQ plus ya hen bill I say ko ya senti ye ba pa na akufo ado on to me anya na nyina so anya hwe na do anya kura de Muhammad oba obeye because Sam George de Muhammad boy so ba papa on ba ye 1 week o me nyina amenne Muhammad ba ya ro akotena eye Catholic bishops e ka kire mo say oh sa gay ni we ya Sam ne de ye be yanka ya nkola no obo start school in first kindergarten de ba class 1 no de a share curriculum no mu ni a kire kire omo over close to 6 months now obia ntumi nka ho asama wo krom ha o ma shove adenda to baby. Then he tells you say nkofo we no eye ntro ene adada no mo kan to eye abaye twem no so no mo de ba power because adeni de omo nimpa say omo ntumi nye but yenka bi ne yenko nipa de kura de eja na edu ni de yanka bia enye yie e mo kan ya e ma mo hyebo ebo ye hyebo o ma hyemu bo ebo akese ba ye de say enti ye ka de say Ghana ni bia wo tie mi bia no edu election edu abato a na say obi ba wo nchen no see meye ABC a bisemu ye bisemu kote koso mo utuma bisani din ni din the same embi atwam no the same about no mo share prior to 2008 elections oh ye ba 2009 ye be say na edu be bebre na ya collapse and from 2014 to 2016 the worst doom so to happen to this country and Mahama na see here na all ba no ye ka say doom so king na ma vo ka say bi oh dabi we dey say reset oh we dey do agenda oh dabi oh papa na see watesa say obey campaign na odi nyamenyom no dey start gospel no Ewrade begie o ti see ade oba obesesa oba ye na within 1 month 2 month 3 month 4 month obiani na see okroma doom so esi okroma no omo NDC for no ko complaining ye duma ni aso we kwa na ye dum so quadruple na ebro so ebro bi adwi nti ase so but asoman be say who say de bia betena wo bia be catch them say politician woni mu no free party we mu no woni say nkofo we de anode ene kasade ene ndada de omo ye expert enti ye hwe ni ye nti omo asam yi omo ko share ebo ewo edum market e catch them nkofo say oh mto made ye ba e be mto made ade na mo so business and I say apamo mungina ana ende za munia enti e kire wo say ade ne de nia wonim say oka obeyo no eno na say otie na sam ye ka 2016 election ye kono your main campaign message was about free SHS as a party ye ba power 2017 your first budget no na free SHS was captured by September 2017 no na free SHS they implemented na ekoyo na yano for the 24-hour economy na see dey anyuma nkofo dibu atopo okrum ha yi omo ba bem first budget omo ready no 24-hour economy was not captured in the budget. Sisi alomo ye ne se won se Ghana for bo mechiba na nansem we so ya forming committees o ma be hwe se 24-hour economy no. But how do you run a 24-hour economy in an economy where you have 8 hours of light? How do you run 24-hour economy in an economy where you have 8 hours of light and I say 10 hours of light? It is not done. It can't be done. Enti adeni de baby edu no say yan hwe asoman na ye pushi omo because 24-hour economy no if it comes to fruition, if it's implemented, me amiti ye Ghana ni me Ghana ni nya ye ndia ni nya ebebu enyina ye nka say enye ye o ne ka ne say mo hye Ghana fo bo say mo ba mo beye ye sere mo eduanu madofo ye ka free SHS no ye ba ye ama Ghana fo ende emebu mebre ama benefit from free SHS. It's 24-hour economy no ye hwe nim say afi be ko na wie ye de enye se ba ma stories so committees no adoso mob for me committees adoso committee with zero result yesremo ya bremo ne yen say we want the real action to happen enti se ne ye kanu Ghana fo bo she babrebe no hwe ne o she oba obetumi di so oba ya mawo na hwe ne oba she oba oba obekeka ensem foforo e de akire wo me da semenua
Luka failed promises they say the school for alawa am say next year and son of Matia. Also, Omakato Mambayi double track. If you have ever say, oh, say next year 2027. 2027. I asked 2027.
You see, me can't say baby I do no. Yenye fair and sincere to ourselves. Yema Jomama Emunabai. Bibi Wakasa why so on a troy. Inti so ya aden obema how. The only thing I mean abuse and unlawful detention.
Yes.
And no hami. But we buna buy. Yeah, omo mutu abano. What they bargain for and omenyano. Yeah, and say emo bi hano. Yes, edu the idea ye can be. But let's enjoy the governance of George Dramani Mahama. We nya die say obi bufu ana obi can be ana obi di befa baby a e di asem baba na debi yente saase.
All right. Akasima no bes dumotwi na abo non kron na edwumadi ni nyina so baby na me ebo Muhammad senke bitimi nya ofuri na yahwe na ekoso ewo yiwoku hono unfortunately me ya minya no well ebe akay yemfa enhwe party ni mu ensensem kakra party no a collection na lusu reforms ne hons in sembebre amanfo hwe ni mu electoral college say be expand and then nanka honorable modical baya nanka ho ono wa twe na ade bi the proposal bi e wo ho ananka e be hwe nanka ya bobo ho na want to me ameka yensa and sema wo party ni mu no yakoye nsem bebre yemfa bre kakra enkasa nkyere ye party mpanimfo enkasa nkyere ye party ma edie ena sabre ye womu na party ni sisi no ho for 2028 election no ese ye party mpanimfo any party manyina ti Freddy yemfiri ho na fe yanko
menua me da se bebi a ye do ne de ya call election ya lose election there win and lose na NPP we nye first time you lose election. In fact, the Kai 96 election you lose here. President Kufuor and the vice running mate then Akano you lose election. You call Sunyani 98. You call ye flag bearer President Kufuor Esanya you didn't call 2000 election you winning ye. Yenina yeniji It's also win in 2004. I called 2008 in Sanka. 2012 the himself Rakadam na man from the GF and Sabat and the Yanyahin. Yaji to me, Swan Yansa Bibri, MSM back strongly in 2016. A win overwhelmingly. And at 2024, Ghana 4, almost a debut. Yanko chain. A Ghana 4 verdict, Yajatum. Ghana 4 the number Kibia, Yajitum, Yadi Ibu, any Bibia, the ma Ghana 4. Almost a human day and swaying into Yanko chain. Yajatum. As a party, no. Yaye inform so bebre Yajatum. Bibi Edruno, a rebuilding process. Leadership, a party chairman, national chairman. You're Stephen team. Your general secretary, any name call for Omugina, Justin Kubia from Pony and call for Obobois said the rebuilding process. No, you bet to me a rebuilding party. No, I was a rebuilding so in general a top leadership, a general so we are party, Niba, we are police station executive, constituency region, a electoral area coordinator, Bibia, even floor members, Obibia, any contributed to the rebuilding process. Yeah. Him say let's Lucy and yeah idea I'd say a subopa that boy no super me no say brim here, but we still have hope and believe say if as a party we're able to come together. You see baby me say we are not united as a party. Baby no, we should be focused more on the healing process. We should focus more on the rebuilding process. Some of the reforms are able to media back. I will say a constitutional committee for me. I'm also be a proposal. I've sent my proposal to the committee because per se party no attractive. Party be a crabashe. And I said you Gen Z for your bar baby amonte MPP as here no. They'll be able to understand the new patriotic party, our ideology and where we stand in terms of youth development, youth empowerment as a party. But here's the case, party we are not united. We are there's so much hate and anger in the system. For how long can we do this? We need to forgive ourselves. Where you me say me koje contract one pa mame or the man way or you see you or you me say way or you me say we need to forgive ourselves before we go for the national conference July. The MPP is the only party, and I repeat, the MPP is the only party. They be doing Ghana for when it comes to social interventions. There's no political party in the history of Ghana that I mention in terms of that one because of if not for the MPP. Social interventions ranging from free maternal health care, school feeding, any capitation grant, any NHIS, any free SHS. Bebre. Ghana for bebre. But ye need bebre so. And I'm gonna force antum. But we as a party, we need to forgive ourselves. We need to come together. We need to stop the hate. Anka obi our party di ba wa kwatena radio so ka kire obi say me and I make sure and I before such a want to in the fear wa say me na me report so mo kwache no and I hear den. And I hear den a sitting regional chairman for our stronghold Ashanti region. Now we say yen twi nim say yen ne basasa. Baby, we must be united. And I say, when you look at parliamentarians going to the Yoko and party member people there, it gives us the spirit to say, the moment you become united, no force can penetrate. No force can make the MPP lose an election again. But when there is disunity, when there is hate, I say, we are teaming, we are coming, we cannot progress as a party. And this information is going down to every party member, right from the floor member, the police station, the electoral area coordinator, the constituency, the region, the national, maybe beer. You get a party for. And when you go on WhatsApp platforms, a month for where you too many way, who call social media, where you too many way, where you too many way. Hey, baby, you do me now, yes, say party no. After the party, they do be we'll go and agree on date. We are going to have the police station election, constituency, region, electoral area coordinator, region. We have it national and a above flag bearer. Now, we saw camp A, we saw camp B, and a media. Now, we on WhatsApp and social media all over. No, be at the attempt, no, be at KB. Hey, we may in a yabutre. Media say, about what they say internal election. Now support it menu kuka na me support it menu awudua ma me nka awudu no betumi aye na wo sika na kuka betumi aye ye wi a Coca Lucy na Audu Winia, and as Audu Lucy Coca Winia, I must find a way to approach Coca or approach Audu say, Charlie Onia, we are all under the same elephant. We are following the same elephant. Baby, or Sonojano, or my major and one and the main Nayabijina, Tina Coco Din, near Foko into the next election. I have always said this: we can only defeat the NDC overwhelmingly with a united front, and we have been able to compromise in a lot of situations. And then boy, until maybe I do the way I desire. We are part of the loss we had in 2024, but we can also be part of the win we are going to have in 2028. It is a sign of commitment, a sign of understanding. Say maybe you don't know. It is for us to stop apportioning blames and come together as a unit, come together as a family, come together as one entity. That is a new patriotic party that we are going to defeat the NDC in the next election.
Well, Coca, for you,
me say your leadership crisis, but I can't. Product be our product life cycle. A drawer, a core, they do decline stage. A process. Yes, leadership style assessment because your former president, you need certain present. Into ideologies and yes, you go back. The constitution, your structures, and yes, you go back. Yes, no matter chima, people are disappointed. Obiawo way, but in Suafa unuya na o say o papa na didn't call punti in Suafa no. Ebusia semu nka bioma na wate ho afra ebusia ho a na ye kwasea asema ba yen kan ho mbom ene nkrofo bibiri ho a me nya ready 7 ni on bebo nkomo ba bi aduru ni yese ye nyina babom ni ye di
exactly
nkomo ni ye hihye no ma ena aba ne sa je me ti hey threatening messages a me nya no ma ye ka chia me say ma call say me kum nipa ma ye say can say yes me a party boy me see the idea me chairman no wo yoku wo ye adwuma wo yoku wo dem wo bie wo feme me wo sere me wo moke me na me catch us 2028 wo format but will bring you to come and answer why say na yes ka wo ye adwuma no wo yi camera ba na yes ma kambone
I didn't know kambone
yes ma ka say ye be formatting
na so formatting ni dey be baso.
So party no baby edru no wo fie unim de ya ko various WhatsApp groups mo sesia ehona nkrofo cho ma brofo and san nkrofo no mumpie o
they be shabu dem
and omu are the people who are more say party no omu na calling names say kanoma no by name yenko meeting wa ha yenko say they don't go say party na be commercial. Yes, do commercial value, but my main child, share people mu ye, or more mudi sikasem and now commercial value edi o menim she baby o mujina. Is a service, a social party, a contractual party, a year. Ubeye juma, badie we so me kan de bia. Ubeye juma so a making sure say we juma na wo ye no. Who are the right way and work within the realms of the law. We politic. There is politic, but threats nisa no man yifri mu. Yemra together. Baby will be an obi awaya obone. There is a time for new election. Come and work. Bra nebe kan hu bra ni enye adwuma. Ni enyi nkrofo foforo. Bra ni enye adwuma na nipa na opese obra no omra. Politics is an exchange of ideas. Any attacks, any sanoma. Me also attack. I am sorry. My loyalty is to MPP. My loyalty is not to human beings. My loyalty is to the party. And me, I always say that I'm loyal to loyalty. I'm very loyal to loyalty. Medasi.
All right. Also for the best solution ya kwa baby hada. Na the American na say nsuo ebro ntwe enkuto esi baabi na ni age wosere ni refi se wie bebo ama ono nso anane party na ewo hosa no me mani free die ewo MPP mu no die onyame so de ne beba no ontimi mfa sika mesisa party nadwene ontimi mfa ehunuhuna ensisa party nadwene ontimi mfa patapa ensisa party nadwene na se ya anyani sa na ye fi se o asmesi bada bay obe museni eyedeni a hwe yesi ye wo hene no na pani ofie ansa ne be wo hene sa na tie nyame ne hye ne yesa yesa party manyina hu se party no power dia mun kochusu flag bearer mun chusu flag bearer no be yakona ma o man Ghana because 2024 election ye koye campaign MDC for ye TMPP esa yenia ye party members nso nkeka ye no esa ya disua e de ma party mabia party bebia benya kwanya koto aba ayi flag bearer o miampa ne huni asem no obi 70 ye body TI party no enti se wo koto aba yi next flag bearer na wan hwe yi mesi mo mpese party beba power dia abunyi obi akeke onfo na ni ade ni na hunhuna mo na mama no koye flag bearer da se mpese party ni ba power dia ene mo fa nyansa ento ho ansa na makwa koto aba dano George Kwatin by o kan se mi se opani bi kan se hwe 1996 MPP lose election because the Professor Dubois hin koye no man for say o lose ntie fa no nkobio ena ma party ni sa ko lose ye the same MPP pese ba power eye yina asam sebe ye nhwe kwan be kwa kofa so ye flag bearer so ka se mi masuma si a onu free minority maye flag bearer no fa the free majority kona ko usa ko ukolusi on fa so be na was ena fa minority na di nkunu ma se ukọ enti ene na masem mi adwene ho se nkunimdie na party no bedi no ene ne hia se party no power ena wo kra ya mfa oban mu kra adwuma bia mu kra na o ho to se se ene wo ti sa ba bia yeti ene na se adwene ho na se ye ko akoto aba yi flag bearer ye die no e hye ye tirimu woni am be kan sma kire mo no meka o me ben site enipa bia tie no mbe ye bada bia me kama se ba ko ni se uyi obi a wakosore wo ye kristoni a hunukwa abonsam fa so firi soro beto fom obodi abofo 1/3 ene firi soro baaye eyere no nya wo de baaye o ka kire mo se nyankopon ni Yesu esisi wo no mo enjoyment o ma enjoy no wo mo abofo no enjoy bi enti o me nya ntie twentia wo mo eno na e ma o bedu asase afro medu ha no e na abofo no nu ho se bonsam adaadaye MPP fo bebe ne omu kwadi obi achi omu tifie ka se enipa na enipa boni o na ma party na du ba bia du kwasia ene o se yedime kwasia du a yesi entia so bio empire no enti de wa hunu so hunu mpire no de ya hunu ne no mama nya di suna maye se pese party ni sa ba power the next election dia ene ye nyina asemsebe ebusafo yedibesia minya Fredi ene kuka na omobebo aya etumidi enanwumre dwumadi ebremo biginamu ema godin asarbedi akon efreme Dasebre Agyei dwamna tweda mpo Nyankopon de yankwache ne ochanopa ebesa ehia kokudawru ene ebehia ewo movement in the morning dwumadi so na yebe homodi bi asenke ebesa akọ yuko ho ne akọhwe ne so friata amse jama wa bre nyono frano pa wo jane na
ye fria ye koho de dende ye kase o china no so no
ye information free ho na be call direct
na me adom so o china pa na se je we ye invite party bia all over the country mo na mra ye asomje boko ye peketi yuko ye china wo ye china wa
no omo nyaa no de a ne
the whole country MPPS bia mbra ye be CBC o bia mbra
yelo bas asidanu bi enkoma producer said Adongo Akaline and our dear call YouTube Mr. Sante and Eric Ima Cookie Martin on your Akanya church omo Oshema Kofi and also so your sound technician and no Billy any ebi munyina ya church ya munyina ya munyina asi nyame yadoma ebesai anymore shia yakramo